the individuals who came before me were brave enough to be who they were in a time that was more repressive, in a time that was less open. So how dare they have the audacity to do that? And how dare I not in a time that is considerably more free? And because I had parents and a family who were open and accepting and understanding, I felt more of a responsibility to be loud and out for those people who might not have come from those families, who might not have had that support, who might have felt more self-conscious and more ashamed, quote unquote, of who they were. And that if they saw me and they saw that I was free, that might help them become free. When I first got to Louisville, I had overwhelming support from Women and Gender Studies and Pan-African Studies as my two main departments that I teach in, to develop curriculum that focused in and around the lives of LGBT individuals. And I've also been able to create more of a national reputation for U of L, the Audre Lorde Chair, and the work and stuff that we're doing here in Louisville. I started working on the board of the Fairness Campaign, and now I'm the co-coordinator, one of the co-coordinators, me and Keith Brooks, at the Fairness Campaign. And fairness, I mean, when it comes to ideas of LGBT justice, everybody thinks, oh, New York, East Coast. But we were the first here in Louisville, Kentucky. And we also were the first to have gender identity as a part of that. So now we have Louisville, Lexington, and Covington, which have the Fairness Ordinance. And currently Fairness is trying to get a national, statewide ordinance. Louisville is really at the cutting edge of our country's movement to be more accepting and more open. But I'm not saying that it's going to change like overnight, but there's definitely, to me, more possibility. I felt like when those states passed same-sex marriage like that, when those people in Maine took that ballot and said, you know what, we're going to do it ourselves, put it on the ballot, vote against it, and pass it. And they did it. That to me is like, keep doing the work you're doing. Not to say, oh, we won and let's rest. No, keep doing it. It reinforced the idea that it's necessary and that some things are changing. People are not having it. You know, people are not buying into this idea that being gay is wrong, being black is wrong, being female is wrong, being feminine performing, being trans. They're not buying that anymore. You know, in the 90s here, people could be fired for being assumed to be or proven to be LGBTQ. In the 90s, the country is saying we are changing our minds, and Louisville's a part of that. What drew me to WeR1 is that it's a great, innovative, new project. It highlights a lot of the accomplishments and small everyday things that Louisville citizens do to make our community a better place. So I'm all down for WeR1. I love it.
Somewhere in the end of time,